As the race for the playoffs hots up, new Pro 12 leaders Munster visit the Liberty Stadium this Saturday afternoon. Join us now as we look ahead to the game with Steve Tandy, Josh Matavesi and Ryan Bevington. Josh, Munster home on Saturday afternoon. They've just gone top of the league. How big is this in terms of shaping the rest of the season for the Ospreys?
It's massive. We're going to treat this like our final. We've got to win, but we don't want to put too much pressure on ourselves. But we understand the importance of the W at the end of this.
I think I'm probably right in saying that it's about getting the performance right, attention to detail, all the little things being focused, and hopefully that will put us in a position where we can get the result we need. Yeah,
just doing those little 1%ers. They give you the result at the end of the day. Just doing the little things well and making sure you know in your roles and what you're meant to be doing in your part of in the team. So that's massive.
You picked up man of the match last Friday, so on a personal level you'd be pretty pleased with that. But team-wise, were you a little bit frustrated, disappointed with the outcome?
I would have traded it in, for a W. It doesn't matter how well I play. I just want to want to win. So that's the most important thing. But I was really pleased with how the boys fronted, against a good Leinster side, and we stopped them from scoring a try. So lots of tries. But that's a massive positive from us. But at the end of the day, we're here to win and win rugby games.
Saturday afternoon's traditional rugby time. Hopefully you have a big crowd there for a big occasion to hopefully cheer us on to what would be a memorable victory.
Yeah, a big crowd makes a hell of a difference on a Saturday, and it gets the boys fired up. They're very loud when they're there, so it's massive that we get a good bunch of people there.
On a personal level, we're 2/3 or perhaps even further on in the season. It's your first year as an Osprey. When you look back on it personally, how do you feel it's gone for you?
Yeah, peaks and troughs. There's ups and downs, but just it's nice to cement the place and consistently play in the Ospreys, and made some real good friends. But I want to keep it going and have another good year next year. But I want to finish the year off as a champions of the league. So that's my main goal.
And as one of the constants in the team that's been quite injury hit this season, there's a lot of weight on your shoulders, perhaps a lot of responsibility to lead what's a young group at the moment through.
Yeah, I feel it is a young group, and I feel quite an old guy in the team. But I've a lot of experience around the world, so playing rugby. But to be fair, for this group with their age, it doesn't really matter. Sam Davis runs the team, Martin Roberts runs the team. These guys are young. Tyler, he's 22, 23. These guys, still younger than me, but they're driving standards here, and they're driving the team on Saturdays.
After the success of last Friday's first ever Heroes Day at the Liberty Stadium, this weekend is the time of the Scouts, as we welcome Scouts, Cubs and Beavers from across Wales to come and enjoy a full day of rugby. The day starts at Morrison Rugby Club, where the Scouts will take part in some basic drills and learn about rugby as they go for their Ospreys rugby badge, following which they'll enjoy a lunch spread provided by Domino's Pizzas. Then they'll head down to the Liberty Stadium to enjoy the Ospreys and Munster match, which gets underway at 2:40 p.m. Please make sure you give them a warm welcome as they participate in a Guard of Honour. The commercial team is still offering 20% off all hospitality for the remainder of the season, so why not watch the game in style in one of our boxes or hospitality lounges? To book your place or for more information, call the hospitality team on 01792 616 507 or email commercial@ospreysrugby.com. Even the dust has settled on Friday night and the draw against Leinster. You had a chance to reflect on it. What are your thoughts of the game?
Yeah, there was a brave effort from the guys. I thought some of our D was outstanding, but ultimately there's disappointment and feel for the boys and the fact of we didn't get the 4 points.
If you look at the story of our season so far, there are probably two themes. One is injuries and one is being unlucky losers. I suppose that summed it up.
Yeah, I think as you create your own luck in some aspects, whereas we probably had a good run at the start of the season, but now we just sort of a bounce of a ball, a couple of decisions here, there, and some chances we haven't taken.
If you're looking for a game to bounce back, Munster home on a Saturday afternoon, they've just moved to the top of the Pro 12. This is the match that we're talking about.
Yeah, it's going to be huge for us, and I thought the crowd were amazing against Leinster. Really picked the boys up and around the big periods. But yeah, Munster, we know they've just beaten Glasgow with a bonus point win. We know how tough a challenge it will be, but boys training already this week, and it's been a real focus around it, and we see this is a big game for the rest of our season.
Talk about the rest of the season. We've got the boys coming back from the Six Nations after this match. The end of the season running, so it's really about setting a level here, getting the performance, getting the result, and giving something for these boys to aim for when they come back at the end of the month. Yeah,
I think it is, and I think it's adding a few more points to the table and making sure like we're not chasing our tails a little bit too much towards the back end of the season. And I think if we get a good win against Munster, then I think we're in a real good mix, and the playoff shake-up is really tight to the top. And if we can knock Munster over on Saturday, I think it really congests the table once again, and I think we'll be confident then going into the last 5 games.
You say how tight it is at the top of the table. You know, it's tougher than it's ever been in the competition.
Yeah, it's great. It's great for the league, and I think it shows us how close the games are. Even like us going to Glasgow, that was the top of the table clash, playing Munster, Leinster's a draw. So yeah, and the bottom teams are knocking over some of the top teams, so it's going to be tight, and I think there's going to be a few ups and downs from now until the end of the season.
First things first, you're back in action after almost a year out. You must be pretty pleased. How are you feeling?
Yeah, it's great to be back involved with the guys, and it's good to be back on the field. It's been a long and frustrating period for myself, but yeah, it's good to be back. Obviously,
the first comeback only lasted about 120 seconds, but the following weekend, last Friday, you managed to get 70 minutes on your belt. You must be pretty pleased with that as well.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting 70 minutes. I had a pre-warning. I wasn't playing as long as that, so it was a bit of a shock, but it's good to get it out. I think the last 10 minutes or so I was quite empty on energy, but it's good to be involved, it's good to be back with the guys. And yeah, the week before was a bit frustrating against Glasgow with a bang to the head, but that's the way it is.
Well, you obviously said that you were pretty pleased personally to be out there and getting game time. For the team, it was a frustrating evening at the Liberty Stadium last Friday.
Yeah, again, it was frustrating, and these words keep coming up. From the boys, we deserved a little bit more, I think. It's just down to our errors and our small penalty count and things, and it's only ourselves to blame, nobody else, and we're in control of that, and we need to sort that.
But 2 points, as they say, is better than none, and it keeps us in contention.
Yeah, it does keep us in contention with the game ahead this weekend. It's a big game for us again at home, so this is where we need to sort of really get these points to be in the running now.
And what type of challenge are you expecting from Munster, who've moved back to the top of the table?
They're a good team, they're always hard to play, they're never an easy team. It's going to be a tough game, set piece is going to be tough, and in the field it's going to be tough, they're relentless. They're a good team, but it's a good challenge we welcome.
And on a personal level again, it's a landmark occasion for you on Saturday, 100 caps for the Ospreys, that's quite an achievement.
Yeah, it is something that's nice to achieve. It's frustrating again because I could have ideally had it last year without this injury, but it's come, so hopefully I get on that pitch now on Saturday and get that 100 caps as tipsters as well. So we're having a bit of fun saying who's going to go out of the tunnel first, and I think we'll have rock, paper, scissors or something.
And hopefully just 100 is the first of a lot more games to come over the coming seasons.
Yeah, hopefully. I'm happy here. I'll hopefully play here as long as I possibly can. I love the club, I love the team. I've been here since I've been 15. We've come all the way through, so yeah, it's a great environment to be in. It's a great team, and it's great to be here.
That's all for now. Don't forget, tickets for this game are on sale via the Liberty Stadium ticket office, online at ospreysrugby.com/buy tickets, and via the ticket hotline on 0844 815 665. Make sure you get your tickets now and support the cause this Saturday.